This game is played between Magnus Carlsen and Egehan Yıldız. He is from Turkey. ELO rating is 2653. He is playing black. Opening is Queen's Gambit declined. Let us go into the game. Carlsen opens with d4, knight f6. Knight f6 is a good move, developing the knight and controlling the center squares. d5 and e4. c4. c4 is also a good move. e6. e6 is also a good move, fighting for the center squares. Knight c3. Knight c3 is also a good move, controls d5 and e4. d5. d5 is also a good move. Carlsen immediately exchanged the pawns. E into d5. E into d5. Bishop g6. Bishop g6 also a good move. It develops the bishop, pins the knight with the queen. Bishop e7. Now the knight is get rid of the pin. e3. e3 is also a good move, supports d4. h6. f4. f4 is a very good move as it attacks the c7, which is an important square for the black. Knight b d7. Knight b d7 is a very good move because it supports the other knight in case if the other knight is exchanged, that is the knight in h5 is exchanged, this knight will replace it. h3. h3 is also a good move, getting some breathing place for the king. Yıldız castles. Knight f3. Correct place for the knight, and it controls e5 and g5. Rook e8. Rook e8 is a very good move. Carlsen castles. Knight f8 is a good move. Later it can move to g6 and protects the king. Queen c2. Queen c2 is a excellent move. Knight e6. Knight e6 is a good move because it attacks the strong bishop. If the bishop is not moved from there, it will be exchanged for this knight. Bishop h2. So Carlsen moves the bishop as this bishop is more powerful than the knight. Bishop d6. This excellent move. Now the bishop has got to be exchanged anyway. Knight e5. Knight blocks the attack on the bishop. a6. a6 is a very good move, controls important b5 square, which is a very important square for white. f4. f4 is a dubious move because it weakens the king's position to some extent. c5. c5 is a very good move. Let us see why. These are all the follow-up moves. Let us go back. Last move played is c5. Queen f2. Queen f2 is a good move, preparing for the kingside attack. b5. This pawn move gives more space for black pieces. Rook a d1. Rook a d1 is a very good move. Queen b6. Queen b6 is a dubious move. There is no scope for the queen from there. King h1. King move to safety, getting rid of from the indirect attack by black with the queen. Bishop b7. Bishop b7 Actually it's a good move, but because of the obstacle in the long diagonal, this is not so good. Bishop f5. Bishop f5 is a dubious move. Correct is b1 and push a2 pawn to a3. a5. a5 is the correct move. Bishop g3. Bishop g3 is a good move. After that it can come to h4 and attack the knight, which makes the king side weak. a4 is a mistake. The pawn cannot go anywhere. Bishop h4 is played. Bishop h4 is a great move, as we already discussed it. Bishop e7 protects the knight and avoids a weakening of the king side. Bishop into f6. Knight d7. Knight d7 is a very good move, which forks a queen and the bishop. So queen move to d8, supporting the bishop in case if knight exchanges the bishop. Bishop into e6. Bishop into e6 is a good move because it weakens the king's position to some extent. F into e6. F into e6 is weakens the king. Therefore, rook into e6 is better. Knight into c5. That is a free pawn. Carlsen took it immediately. Bishop c6. Bishop moves to a safer place. a3. a3 is a good move. The pawns cannot move now. Queen b6. Queen b6 doesn't have much scope. Better to move b4 and open the white's queen side. Knight a2. Knight a2 is a very good move. After that the knight can get a outpost at b4. Rook a c8. Knight b4. Knight occupies the outpost as we discussed earlier. Rook e7. Rook e7 is a good move because it controls the knight coming to d7 after getting another support. Rook c1. Rook c1 is a very good move. Bishop a8. Bishop moves to more safer square, controlling the long diagonal, paves way for the rook's attack. Knight into a4. Knight into a4 is a very good move. Why? Let us see the follow-up moves. So let us go back. Last move played is knight into a4. Queen b8. Queen b8 is a very good move. Supports the rook as well as protects the pawn. Rook into c8, check. Queen into c8. Knight c5, blocking the queen. Rook c7, doubling on the queen file. But better is bishop c6. Queen e2. Queen e2 is a good move, attacking the b5 pawn. Bishop e7. Instead of that, queen e8 is better as shown. Knight b d3. Knight b d3 is to support the other knight. Bishop c6. Bishop c6 is a very good move, supports the pawn. Queen g4. Queen g4 is a best move, attacks the pawn with the check. Bishop d7. b4. b4 is a very good move, it blocks the pawn from moving. Rook a7. Rook a7 is a very good move. Rook a1. Queen c6. Knight e5. After this move, black resigns. Look at the board. White is having 2 pieces and more number of pawns. So Yıldız resigns. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Please subscribe so that you can see many more beautiful games of these world champions. Thanks for watching once again.